Takis Fotopoulos. 11 languages. Takis Fotopoulos. Born the 14th of October, 1940, age 83. Chios, Greece. Alma Mater University of Athens. London School of Economics. Era 20th/21st century philosophy. Region Western philosophy. School Libertarian Socialism. Founder of the Inclusive Democracy Project. Main interests: political philosophy, international relations, social movements. Notable ideas: inclusive democracy, the present multidimensional crisis, the transnational elite and its wars on terrorism, critique of left-wing politics. This biography of a living person relies too much on references to primary sources. Please help by adding secondary or tertiary sources. Contentious material about living persons that is unsourced or poorly sourced must be removed immediately, especially if potentially libelous or harmful. Find sources: Takis Fotopoulos, News, Times Newspapers, Times Books, Times Scholar, Times Gster, March 2023. Learn how and when to remove this message. Takis Fotopoulos, Greek, born the 14th of October, 1940, is a Greek political philosopher, economist and writer who founded the Inclusive Democracy movement, aiming at a synthesis of classical democracy with libertarian socialism, and the radical currents in the new social movements. He is an academic, and has written many books and over 900 articles. He is the editor of the International Journal of Inclusive Democracy, which succeeded Democracy and Nature, and is the author of Towards an Inclusive Democracy, 1997, in which the foundations of the Inclusive Democracy Project were set. 2. His latest book is The New World Order in Action, Volume 1, Globalization, the Brexit Revolution, and the Left Towards a Democratic Community of Sovereign Nations, December 2016. Fotopoulos is Greek and lives in London. 3. Early life, edit. Fotopoulos was born on the Greek island of Chios, and his family moved to Athens soon afterwards. After graduating from the University of Athens with degrees in economics and political science and in law, he moved to London in 1966 for postgraduate study at the London School of Economics on a Varvaresos scholarship from Athens University. He was a student, syndicalist and activist in Athens, and then a political Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Activist in London, taking an active part in the 1968 student protests there, and in organizations of the revolutionary Greek left during the struggle against the Greek military junta of 1967–1974. During this period, he was a member of the Greek group called Revolutionary Socialist Groups in London, which published the newspaper, Midwife, from the Marxian dictum, "Violence is the midwife of revolution," for which he wrote several articles. 4. Fotopoulos married Sia Mameli, a former lawyer, in 1966. The couple have a son, Kostas, born in 1974, who is a composer and pianist. Academia and afterwards, edit. Fotopoulos was a senior lecturer in economics at the Polytechnic of North London from 1969 to 1989, until he began editing the journal Society and Nature, later Democracy and Nature, and subsequently the online International Journal of Inclusive Democracy. 2. 3. He was also a columnist of Eleftherotypia. 5. The second biggest newspaper in Greece. 6. Inclusive Democracy, edit. Fotopoulos developed the political project of Inclusive Democracy, ID, in 1997. An exposition can be found in Towards an Inclusive Democracy. The first issue of Society and Nature declared that our ambition is to initiate an urgently needed dialogue on the crucial question of developing a new liberatory social project, at a moment in history when the left has abandoned this traditional role. 7. It specified that the new project should be seen as the outcome of a synthesis of the democratic, libertarian, socialist and radical green traditions. 8. Since then, a dialogue has followed in the pages of the journal, in which supporters of the autonomy project like Cornelius Castorides, social ecology supporters including its founder Murray Bookchin, and green activists and academics like Stephen Best have taken part. The starting point for Fotopoulos' work is that the world faces a multidimensional crisis, economic, ecological, social, cultural and political, which is caused by the concentration of power in elites, as a result of the market economy, representative democracy and related forms of hierarchical structure. An inclusive democracy, which involves the equal distribution of power at all levels, is seen not as a utopia, in the negative sense of the word, or a vision, but as perhaps the only way out of the present crisis, with trends towards its creation manifesting themselves today in many parts of the world. Fotopoulos is in favor of market abolitionism, although he would not identify himself as a market abolitionist as such because he considers market abolition as one aspect of an inclusive democracy which refers only to the economic democracy component of it. He maintains that modern hierarchical society, which for him includes both the capitalist market economy and explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Socialist statism is highly oriented toward economic growth, which has glaring environmental contradictions. Fotopoulos proposes a model of economic democracy for a stateless, marketless, and moneyless economy, but he considers that the economic democracy component is equally significant to the other components of ID, i.e. political or direct democracy, economic democracy, ecological democracy and democracy in the social realm. Fotopoulos' work has been critically assessed by important activists, theorists and scholars. 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Selected bibliography, edit. Towards an Inclusive Democracy. The Crisis of the Growth Economy and the Need for a New Liberatory Project, London/New York, Castle Continuum, 1997, 401 pp. ISBN 0-304-33627. 0 and 0-304-33628-9. Education, Culture and Modernization, ed. by Peter Al-Haitit al. Roskilde University, 1995. Takis Fotopoulos' Contribution, The Crisis of the Growth Economy, The Withering Away of the Nation-State and the Community-Based Society. Defending Public Schools, ed. by David Agabid and E. Wayne Ross, Prager, 2004. Takis Fotopoulos Contribution, The State, the Market and Mis-Education. Critical Perspectives on Globalization, ed. by Robert Hunter Wade, Marina Della Giusta and Uma Kamhampati, Cheltenham, UK and Northampton, Ma US, Edward Elgar Publishing, 2006. Takis Fotopoulos Contribution, The Global War of the Transnational Elite. Eco-Socialism as Politics, Rebuilding the Basis of Our Modern Civilization ed. by Qingjai Huan, Springer, 1st edition, 2010, 11, 224p, hardcover, ISBN 978-90-481-3744-2. Takis Fotopoulos Contribution, The Degrowth Utopia, The Incompatibility of Degrowth Within an Internationalized Market Economy. Academic Repression, Reflections from the Academic-Industrial Complex ed. by A.J. Nocella. Stephen Best, Peter McLaren, AK Press, Oakland, CA and Edinburgh, 2010, 590p, paperback. ISBN 978-1-904859-98-7. Takis Fotopoulos Contribution, Systemic Aspects of Academic Repression in the New World Order. A full version of this essay is published in the International Journal of Inclusive Democracy, Volume 4, Number 4, October 2008. Critical Pedagogy in the New Dark Ages, Challenges and Possibilities, ed. by Maria Nicole Kaki. Peter Lang Publishing, 2012, ISBN 978-1433114274. Takis Fotopoulos Contribution, From Mis-Education to PDI pp. 81119. Karl Marx, The Communist Manifesto, ed. by Frederick L. Bender, 2nd Revised Edition, New York, W. W. Norton & Co., 2013, ISBN 978-0393935608. Takis Fotopoulos and Ajzalis. Contribution, Heart and Negri's Empire, A New Communist Manifesto or a Reformist Welcome to Neoliberal Globalization, extract, pp. 23234. The New World Order in Action. Volume 1, Globalization, the Brexit Revolution and the Left. Towards a Democratic Community of Sovereign Nations, San Diego, Cal, U.S., Progressive Press, 2016. ISBN 978-1615772476. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. See also, edit. Anarchist Economics. Notes, edit. He was elected as a member of the Administrative Council of the Law Students' Union in 1958–59. Following the first victory of a left alliance in which he participated against ECOF, an extreme right-wing student association controlled by the Deep Greek State, which a few years later, in 1963, was responsible for the murder of left parliamentarian Grigoris Lambrakis and 4 years later of the military coup which led to the military dictatorship, 1967–74. References, edit. 1 A.B. Richard, Jean-Claude, 13–19 March 2003. Vos un démocratie générale, Takis Fotopoulos. Le Monde Libertaire, Book Review, in French. 1311. 2-AB Takis Fotopoulos bio at Bloomsbury Publishing /Continuum's website. 3-AB Takis Fotopoulos bio at IPCS, European Institute for Progressive Cultural Policies, website. 4 as testified by the left composer Takis Fotopoulos in an interview in the Athens newspaper Eleftherotypia. 6 September, 2008, and in an arts website archived 8 December, 2015 at the Wayback Machine. 5 in Greek, archive of Takis Fotopoulos articles at the website of Eleftherotypia. 6 Smith, Helena, the 12th of June, 2012. Greek journalists return to work unpaid for what may be paper's last edition. The Guardian. 7 editorial. 8 Our aims at society and nature / democracy and nature's website. 9 Jorge Camil, review of Hacia una democracia inclusiva, in Spanish, La Jornada, Friday, 8 June. 2001. 10 Arangaria, review of Towards an Inclusive Democracy, review of Radical Political Economics, Volume 34, 1, Winter 2002, p. 97-99. 11 Michael Levy, review of Towards an Inclusive Democracy, Anarchist Studies, Volume 5, Number 2, October 1997. 12 John Griffin, Dodgy Logic and the Olympians, Total Liberty, 1999-2000, p. 10-11. 13 James Hurd, review of Towards an Inclusive Democracy, Getting Free, Creating an Association of Democratic Autonomous Neighborhoods, Lucy Parsons Center, First Printing Edition, May 2007. 14 Barra, Hans, the 19th of November 2020. Towards an Anti-Capitalist Synthesis, What Can Eco-Socialists Learn from Eco-Anarchists? Green Left. Retrieved 2 January 2021. Further reading, edit. Takis Fotopoulos, Inclusive Democracy entry in the Routledge Encyclopedia of International Political Economy, ed. by Barry Jones, Volume 2, 2001, pp. 732-740. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. The Inclusive Democracy Project 6 Years On, Essays on the ID Project by Michael Levy. Aaron Gurria, David Freeman, Serge Latush, Jean-Claude Richard, Takis Nikolopoulos, Raphael Sposito, Guido Galafisi, Takis Fotopoulos and others. Democracy and Nature, Volume 9, Number 3. November 2003. Debate on the Inclusive Democracy Project, Parts I and II, The International Journal of Inclusive Democracy, Volume 1, Number 2, January 2005, and Volume 1, Number 3, May 2005. Takis Fotopoulos, Inclusive Democracy in Alternative Economies, Alternative Societies ed. By Oliver Ressler and Anita Silak, 240 pages, 20 pages in color, languages, English and Polish, ISBN 978-83-924665-0-5, Gdansk, Wyspar Institute of Art, Poland, 2007. Published in German/Hungarian by Promedia Verlag, Vienna 2008. ISBN 978-3-85371-291-7. External links, edit. This section may contain unverified or indiscriminate information in embedded lists. Please help clean up the lists by removing items or incorporating them into the text of the article. September 2015. Overviews. Inclusive Democracy entry in the Routledge Encyclopedia of International Political Economy. ed. by Barry Jones, Volume 2, 2001, pp. 732-740. Takis Fotopoulos Archive. Selected interviews. What is inclusive democracy? On YouTube. Takis Fotopoulos interview about inclusive democracy. Interview taken by Oliver Ressler for his video series Alternative Economics. Alternative Societies, 2003 to 2008. The 19th of July 2003. Retrieved the 21st of April 2014. Inclusive Democracy, a transcript of the video interview given by Takis Fotopoulos to Oliver Ressler for the project Alternative Economics, Alternative Societies, 2003 to 2008, recorded in London, 2003. Retrieved the 9th of October 2015. Interview with Galina Tichinskaya for Pravda.ru, Is there a way out of the crisis within EU? The Case of Greece on YouTube and transcript, Is there a way out of the crisis within EU? The Case of Greece, the 26th of February 2015. On the Rise of Neoliberalism, an interview with Takis Fotopoulos, the 8th of May 2009. Retrieved 21 April 2014. Interview for Equal Time for Freethout Radio Show, original aired as Show 247, Takis Fotopoulos, the 30th of December 2007, later due to its poor audio quality replaced and renamed Show 289, 1 hour special, a prescription for real social change. WBAI Radio 99.5 FM, New York City, USA. Transcript, audio, 1 o'clock and 48 seconds min. Selected talks. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Inclusive Democracy as a political project for a new libertarian synthesis, rationale, proposed. Social Structure and Transition talk given by Takis Fotopoulos at the CNT Centenary Conference on Self-Management, Barcelona, the 10th of April 2010. Retrieved the 21st of April 2014. Takis Fotopoulos talk on the multidimensional crisis and inclusive democracy, Exeter College, University of Oxford, the 12th of November 2008. Video in 3 parts, Part 1, Talk, Part 2, Talk/discussion, Part 3, Discussion. Retrieved the 21st of April 2014. A talk given by Takis Fotopoulos about the internationalization of the capitalist market economy and the project of inclusive democracy, University of Vermont, US, the 19th of April 1996, followed by a discussion with Murray Bookchin, Dan Chodorkov and others. Video in 3 parts, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Retrieved the 21st of April 2014. Categories: 1940 births, 20th century Greek philosophers, 21st century Greek philosophers. Academics of the University of North London, alumni of the London School of Economics. Anti-globalization writers, Greek anti-capitalists, 20th century Greek economists. Greek male non-fiction writers, Greek political writers, Greek socialists, libertarian socialists. Living People National and Kapodistrian University of Athens alumni. Writers from Athens. Writers from Chios. Philosophers of economics, philosophers of history, philosophers of technology, political philosophers, social philosophers, theorists on Western civilization, writers about activism and social change, writers about direct democracy. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd. HTML to PDF.